asked my friends what I should do for my very first side quest, and they said, you should go visit a cheese factory. And I said, that is the absolute correct answer because I love cheese. This road trip was so beautiful. Unless you're prone to car sickness, and if you're prone to car sickness, you should probably avoid this road trip. This is not what I was expecting from something called a cheese factory, because this was also beautiful. It was more like a cheese farm, except that you don't grow cheese, you make it in a factory. Look, they even have a kitty cat. I really wanted to pet him, but he's sleeping. Shh. Let's go inside. Look at all the tchotchkes and knickknacks. This is not only a factory, it's a really good little market. I'll make sure to get a souvenir for my trip. Usually when we travel, we like to get magnets. But let's get on to the main event. Cheese. Like I said, I love cheese. One time I took a web editing class for a job, so they had me make a web page for practice, and they were like, we'll catch it and delete it before it goes live. And then they forgot. So like a week later, I checked on their website and there was a page that just said, I like cheese. It makes me feel good. And even though it was probably the most awesome page on their website, I had to delete it. This is the good stuff, people. This is award-winning cheese. There's also a museum to share the history of Oakdale cheese. I love history. Oakdale Cheese Factory is family-owned for several generations. They came over from Holland and said, hey, we left our cheese back in Holland, so we're going to need to make some more cheese. And then I think their neighbors were probably like, that looks like really good cheese. And they were like, we're really nice people, so you can have some if you want. And that's how Oakdale Cheese Factory got started, I'm pretty sure. But if you don't trust me, go check out their website at oakdalecheese.com. This is not sponsored in any way, so I'll just reiterate, I really like cheese. While you're here, go ahead and check out the actual cheese making itself. They have a video to walk you through the entire process from start to finish, and then check it out in real time. This guy apparently doesn't mind being stared at while working. I find it a bit unnerving. Here's the cheese storage room where it's aged to perfection. In the event of an apocalypse situation, I've already called dibs on this room. This is mine. You'll have to find your own cheese bunker, so good luck with that. So after spending the exact right amount of money on cheese, and don't let my husband say different, I went to feed the koi because they have koi and you can feed them if you're into that sort of thing, which I am. I guess I needed to show you how to feed koi in case you were confused. You just throw it. And you can pet some kitties if you're into that sort of thing, which I also am. I think it says something about a business when they have random animals just hanging out. I think it says, we love animals, and those people are my kind of people, so this is fantastic. There's chickens and goats. That one's Fred, and this one's Gary, I think. Over here is, we're going to call him Big Jimmy. And then this fluffy guy that is still eating his lunch. We're going to call him Orville for now, maybe. Howard? I don't know. These guys are known to spit when aggravated, and so I was on my very best behavior to say hi. It's always good to give new friends some space when you meet them. Not everyone wants to be petted or hugged or high-fived, and I'm not even sure if this is a llama or an alpaca. Either way, it didn't spit on me, so that's good. And wait a second. What is that? I can spot a taco truck at 200 yards, and that is a taco truck. So to end my first side quest, I really got an amazing torta that I highly recommend. So if you're checking out Oakdale cheese, go ahead and find that taco truck. The cheese curds are the best I've had in California. I'm not even exaggerating. They're $5 a bag, so get like 3 or 4 of them. Here's me already regretting only buying 2 bags because that's definitely not going to be enough. Here's my entourage wondering what I'm getting up to, but all that cheese made me curious about making my own cheese, and since my personal philosophy is to try everything, here we go. The first thing I learned is that I don't really know how to use a thermometer, and that's apparently a really important thing in cheese making. And here's where I deviate from the recipe because I don't want to just make cheese, I want to be a trailblazer. Make a brand new cheese no one's ever made before. So while that cooks, let's get wild with it. What do we have? What should I put in my extra special cheese? Let's start with some chocolate chips, some sprinkles, a couple sprinkles, maybe all the sprinkles. We're gonna add some pure vanilla. I'm not gonna take the top off though. Yeah, we're adding it. And some nuts. Nah, let's keep it simple for my first time. Some basil and some garlic. And usually I'd add cheese to all my recipes, but I'm making cheese, so I guess it's already in there. Let's prep for the next step and then check on the cheese. I think that looks right. It's my first time, so I don't really know. Here's the part the guy in the video made look so easy. And he lied. He is a big liar. Oh, you just separate the chunks from the liquid and la-di-da cheese. But no, because this is where it got extremely messy. And I burned my fingers, and the cheese part wouldn't separate from the liquid part. And it was mostly just mushing into the cheesecloth, and I was trying to scrape it off the cheesecloth. And I was using some kind of, 2-bowl method, which honestly at this point I didn't have a method. It was just, I was floundering. Mostly I was just trying to save as much of the chunk stuff as I could. And I was like, rinsing it in the sink. I'm even sure what I was trying to accomplish. We're just gonna mush it together and hope for the best. Add my special ingredients because at this point it's not like I can make it worse than it is. Give it a good hand mix. And there it is. I was hoping the ice water would help it congeal together, and I'm stabbing it because at this point I'm just really annoyed. So the next day, here's what we have. Visually, it does look like cheese, and the first taste test was mostly okay. Doesn't smell like poison. And it tastes, like I said, mostly okay. Then I had my secret taste tester come and try it out.
Good.
No, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's good, but it's cheese.
It's very mild.
I was wondering if it was going to even be cheese, so I'm happy for that. So there's cheese for you. I can mark it off my list of things I've never done. Even though my cheese was fairly underwhelming, that just means I'll need to make another stop at the cheese factory. Maybe my next side quest will be even more amazing. Are you still recording? Oh, dang it.